Hey guys, Miha here with Creative Business Build, and in today's video I would like to talk about defining your target niche as a creative professional, why it's important to work in a specific niche and how it can actually help you to basically get better projects and more high quality clients if you define the area of the work you want to do. Okay, so what is a target niche? If you're a graphic designer or a motion artist or an illustrator or even a photographer, basically there is a lot of different work and projects that can be done. For example, if you're a graphic designer, you can focus on logo design, you can focus on designing interfaces for specific apps or something. You can focus on designing websites or vector graphics that you can sell to clients, or maybe sell them on, I don't know, some portals so you can make passive income. But basically you have to define the area of your work that you want to do. So if you just say, I'm a graphic designer and I do all kinds of graphic design projects, that's okay, you're basically an all-rounder. But if you really want to make yourself the expert in your field, you need to define a specific market that you will be catering. For example, if you're a logo designer and you like creating logos, you can also say that you will just create logos that you like creating logos for tech companies, for example. Because if you contact potential clients in the tech company industry, like in the internet or software service or startups basically, and you position yourself, when you get in touch with them, you position yourself as the graphic designer who specifically does work for tech companies, you will have a much better chance of actually working with them if they get a feeling that you're like an all-around graphic designer, if they're looking for a specific logo for their company or for their brand or their product. This also works for photography. Maybe if you're a photographer and you specifically like doing portraits or wedding photography, focus on that. If you're a wedding photographer and you want to do, I don't know, and you like doing weddings and you're good at that, focus on that. Don't take projects that require you to do some maybe custom portraits or some landscape photography or something like that if you're specifically focused on weddings. So it's a good idea to basically define your target niche and work just on projects from that niche, because you'll be much more efficient, and also it's good to find a niche where your expertise shows the most, because those previous examples like the graphic designer and the photographer, and it also works for illustrators and UX designers and animation artists. Basically, if you define your target niche, for example, I defined my target market as animations for tech companies, for companies who basically have these digital products or services. A lot of them are startups, and they want to explain those products to their clients through an explainer video or some graphics that basically explain that to their clients. And there's a really specific style and a really specific type of animation that I do on those projects. And through the years, I found that basically my skills as a designer and an animation artist are at their best when I work on projects like that. So you have to ask yourself, maybe look at some of your previous projects or some of the previous work you've done, and you have to ask yourself, where are my strengths and where are my weaknesses? For example, if you did a project for, I don't know, a coffee shop or something like that, and you did a project for, I don't know, a tech company, you have to assess your work and see where you actually deliver the best, what you enjoy the most, and where your expertise shines the most. And if you do that and start working for clients just in your target niche, you will basically have a much better edge and advantage over your competitors, because you're actually focused on that and you have an expertise in that niche and you're doing that. So that's from my experience. I know in the past I've also been all-rounder. I've done all kinds of projects for companies from many different brands and niches, and many different kinds of businesses, but I found that when I work with tech companies, I actually am at my best and I also deliver my best work. So I think it's really important to find that, and it can really help you can really help you build your business because you'll be going into a specific niche, and basically companies in niches know other companies in their niches, and they will actually recommend you to their friends or associates, and you'll be getting a lot more work from the same niche, so you will also be able to use your expertise to create great projects and basically build your business, your freelance business. So it's very important, I mean, at least from my experience, and I know a lot of people who this has worked very well for, it's good to do that, and you also become the tech logo or tech animation expert. And that's really good, because when companies need something done for their tech products, they will actually get in touch with you, not some guy who is, or girl who is like an all-around graphic designer or a creative professional. That doesn't work only for the tech niches, for the technology niches, but also for every other aspect of business and a special area in some business. So focus on a special area that you want to work on, and focus on the clients that need work done in that area, and it's a great way to build your creative career. So thank you for listening. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or experiences that you would like to share, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.